Very well, welcome back to Let's Play the Crimson Eclipse. Last time, after having spoken with Neon, the party is separated. Allison, Seth, and Neon are going back to Rolly to intercept the Scarlet Worms before they can reach the new energy source, while Oris and Rudra are going to Mystia to warn the Emperor about this. So, we're going to Mystia now, Levitol's capital. We can't access the castle quite yet, but we can access the town. The Imperial Castle is east of here. There's no time to waste, we need to lure the Emperor. Mystia is one of the coolest towns in the game. It's pretty big too, and there's a lot to do and to explore and to say. Lately, the capital has not been a safe place. The Poors have been causing trouble all over the place. Not even the Empire can set things straight. Let me tell you, Mystia's slums are a hot mess. Townsfolk are starving, and as a result, they've taken to stealing here in the wealthy part of town. The Imperial Castle in the East District. I don't know how to teach my dog Eddie to stay put. He'll get tired of running around sooner or later. So if we head to the east, we can find a few more people. Try to win something at the auction house once. We're selling a precious book, but an old lady won the auction. Damn, she offered 1,000 Zenith more than me. The only thing I managed to obtain at the auction house is a simple amber shard. It's a place for each people, you know. If only you had the money. Proceed this way and we'll find the Imperial Castle. It's next to the residential district of the capital. The auction house is usually attended by the highest class of the capital. You should avoid this place if you don't have lots of money to spend. And these two Varzans that dressed as bouncers are so fucking cool. This is Mystia's auction house. If you're looking for rare items, well, this is the right place. You better stay away if you don't have the money. I don't know how much money I have right now, let me see. I do have some, so I could probably try to get one of the two that I want to get. A friend of mine won the lottery last week and wants to spend all the stash here. How are we responsible? Well, first of all, I'm gonna grab that treasure if you don't mind. Okay, it's done it. So if you exit through here, now the castle becomes available to you. But I'm gonna re-enter from this point, which should place me near the auction. No, it doesn't. There is one square of the world map that places you right next to the auction house, but I can never find the right one. I know it exists though. So let's go into the auction. Let's see how this works. Start for us commerce to win an auction. The nobles have lots of money to throw away. Talk to the repressionist if you want to play. Sounds a bit meta, but did you know that you can restart the game by pressing F12 button? Yeah, I know about that. A few days ago they auctioned a wonderful confiscated mansion. It's a pity there there's not much money to spend. My husband spent 20,000 Zenith for that stupid rock. He lost his mind. So you have a save point here, and this is only here, so you can reset if you don't get the item that you want in the auction. Let's see. I want to take part in the auction. Let's see what we can get. There are two items I want to get right now. Let's see if we, for some reason, we get the one that I want. It might be one of them. Yep, it's the Ariathale. So this is kind of like Final Fantasy VI auction house. The second offer is what counts. Done offer. And I think, yep, I'm gonna offer 3,000 Zenith, and that's gonna be mine. Any more? Come on. Going once, goes twice. Sold. Congratulations, you got it. Here's your prize. That's an Ariathale that's gonna turn into a weapon for Seth. We got super lucky. Super lucky on the first shot of this. There's another item that I want to get. But that costs 7,000 Zenith, and we don't really have that money with us right now. Instead, we're just going to keep exploring the town, because I know there are a bunch of chests with money probably, and maybe we can sell some things at the shops. But Zack is starting to show some signs of wear. Well, I'm going to ask my boyfriend to get me a new one for my birthday. Sure, that's surely a nice plan. I've talked with you. I think I'll just go this way and look around over to up there eventually. A friend told me the auction house is so full of interesting stuff. Managed to score a special atlas there. Think about it. I just got one actually. Hate this place. I'd moved to Edsmith, but my job here pays well. Down here we think we have a shop. Black & Smith shop is the best in the thief. Yeah, Black & Smith. Genius. Visit if you're looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Have you heard of the Outer Heaven pub? I wouldn't go there if I were you. It's a real hyper scum and villainy, that place. We're gonna see that place eventually. We gotta rush from here. Let's go into Black & Smith. What do you have? One of those is armor, right? Oh, we need those golem core, yes. We need one at least for Rudra, though. So I'm gonna get one. These are pretty cool armor, by the way. Heroic Band, 20 strength and fire resistance. This grants 20 resistant, that's armor, 20 resistant overalls. A lot of dexterity, safety helmet. That's 15 resistance, fireproof band, waterproof band. Nothing interesting apart the first item. What about you? You have materials. Okay, that could be interesting. We might be able to upgrade Rudra's weapon, actually. Upgrade weapons with this button. We need 3 steel and 2 Felon shards. Let's see. 3 steel. We need 3 steel and 1 Fallen shard. 2 Fallen shard, actually. And 3 steel. We can barely get that, but we don't have the money because we need to also spend money to upgrade weapons. So now we have the material, but we don't have the money. We're gonna find it, don't worry. And also we're gonna gather up the 7,000 Zenith that we'll need for the second item on the auction. The Empire doubled the vanguards in service last week. The Mystians must be protected. And this is an item seller, which I believe it might have an hidden item. Yeah, Ceylon Shard. I was assaulted by outlaws in the slums. I need some healing. I'm going on a hunt, so I need some equipment. If you want to make some money hunting monsters, visit the pub. Huh, that might be interesting to see. Welcome, how can I help you? What do you have? You have healing stuff, right? Yeah, this is new. The healing pearlers, those 100 HP. We also have soul pearlers, those are the SPs. And these are pretty cool, even near the end of the game. And we have some healing items that will heal from different status problems, as you can see. And also the celestial limbs, which heals everything. Right now, we don't have the money to get that. We don't have the money to buy anything, but we're gonna find it. Trust me. I believe there might be an hidden item around here. In one of those boxes, no? The presence of all these guards harbor the tourism. The tourists from the other empires are decreasing day by day. Relax, finally. And this is an Atlas shop. And I want to check it out because there might be an item, but what I'm most interested in is something I can buy here. So we have Brand, which does attack, fire-based attack, and 40 strength. Ice-based, or water-based attack rather, and 40 spirit. Earth-based attack and 40 resistance, and this is awesome. Then we have Rush, 50 Strength, 50 Spirit, with Psy, levels Alpha, Colonia Alpha, so these are the better version of levels than Colonia. We've already seen Venoma, I think. And Slima is protection from the status, the statistic down stat, so atrophy, frail, President's low. Focus is Blur, Exceed minus, and Master resistance 100%, huh? More status protection. Minus 10 dexterity, auto mastery, auto exceed minus. Not super fan of this. I mean, if you want to raise your mastery quickly, maybe. But right now, I need 4,000 Zenith to buy a Zord, which is what I really want. Because Zord is interesting. Not just it gives you our base attack, but also gives you a 40 resistance. It's been a while since I saw a nice movie, the movie theater. So, when I go to the theater, my friends decide what to do, theater or not theater. It's our duty to maintain the peace in the city. And I believe, is this the soldier who does that joke? Let me see. Armor Scholar notes, and it's according to the Atlas that Imperator supplies. No, it's not you. I know there's a soldier who does a funny joke. I'm honest worker and it's really hard to live here. Can't afford an apartment here in the wealthy district of Mystia, so I live in a little house of the lower district. At least I can spend my free time here. Yeah. Where is she? Hey, what are you looking at? So we might want to remember that character up there, because he apparently seems important. You might want to remember that. The Atlas on the Mystian Vanguards protects from the cold because it's a fire elemental Atlas, you know? Interesting. What's this? Now look at that, 3,000 Zenith! Ah, come on, we don't have enough to buy that Atlas. Ah, well. Damn, they always put me in the damn friend zone. I fear won't work, you're just a friend to me. This game knows the deal. It knows. He knows what to address. Anyway, is it you? Oh yeah, this is it. I think this is you. This is the guy. I used to work in rail, but the situation in the capital is a bit tense, so they assigned me here. No, wait, it's not you. God damn, what is the soldier that does that joke? Oh, it's you. It's this one. The situation in the city is getting worse. You know, 3 days ago, one of my colleagues took a bullet in the knee. Yay! They take bullets in the knee even here. I'd even give anything for a cigarette right now, but the rules of our order are strictly clear. No smoking when patrolling the city. I love the little references to Skyrim, though. That's great. Poor vanguards, they must watch over us every day and risk their life for us. They're truly the heroes of our time. I'm looking forward to the new Nero stage album. Been listening to them since they were new buys. Yeah, wait, I don't want any kind of problem here. Okay, Varden. Don't even talk to one of your race. Mystia covered, but there's no practical here. Should move to Edmund if you prefer sunny days. So this loops back to the item shop. So I might as well move up here, continue to see what's up here actually. There might be an item around here on this frozen fountain. Moved here in Mystia, seeking my dream job and my future, but no luck for now. The weather forecast says that the next week will be the coldest of the year. Man, I hate snow. Maybe I'm mistaken about a hidden item around here. The icon in a weapon specifies that it doesn't have any atlas stats, while I don't even know how to pronounce those. While that icon means that it has only guard slot, and the other icon has an offense slot. And that icon means that the weapon has buff slots. But why am I telling you this? You surely know this stuff better than I do, because you are supposed to be a tutorial. Beware of robbers. Okay, I'll be careful. Up here, oh, there's an Atlas shard, but we can't get it. I mean, it's not an Atlas shard, again, it's a Gaia shard, but we can't get it because Seth is not here. Today I skipped off school, I just don't like studying. I knew there was a need an item. Oh no, I've been robbed. This girl has been robbed. We'll find the culprit. Oh, definitely you will. I the guard duty at the Other Heaven pub. Vanguards can routinely patrol the main entrance to the Outer Heaven pub. They need to intervene at least once a day to break fights and brawls. And so this is the Outer Heaven pub. An interesting name for a pub. Man, dude, my girlfriend is always complaining. Why does she keep me bringing this place? It sucks. It's literally the only place in town. This pub can be dodgy with all the thugs coming in to drink. Well, they serve the best beer in town, so it's worth the risk. Some Vardan tribes have a secret recipe to distill the most powerful liquor. They might do anything to learn their secrets. I just finished today's turn. It's nice to drink something off the clock. Well, we do get a few brawls now and then. I try to keep out of them, but I love seeing a good fight. Time to go home to a wife. Doing the bird keeps way. He's one tough son of a... No, I wasn't saying anything about you, Chief. Man, I love the Other Heaven pub. I'll live here if I could. I'm from Edmund. I'd like to see a bit of Mystia before I sail again. So if you talk to the bartender, he's called Boss. Hey, you guys. You look like you'd use some honest work. Would you like to do something for me? I need you to hunt a few monsters that have been stirring up trouble all over the Empire. I haven't found anyone who would agree to take the job. You're going to be rewarded for your trouble, of course. Or maybe you'll just out a bunch of sissies just like the others. Alright, we'll do it. That's the spirit. Come see me to get on with your first hunt. There are some places in Ariathale which you can be able to obtain hunts. When you receive a hunt, a special yellow atlas fog will appear in the place where the wanted monster was last seen. Defeat the wanted monster to obtain a bounty, usually in the form of unique rewards. To read more about Hunt, check the info section of the game menu. And because this game came out in 2015, and Final Fantasy 15 the year after had the same mechanic, Final Fantasy 15 copied from this game, 100%. Anyway, many cities in the capital have been complaining about the strange noise in the dark of the night. There's a Martyr of Clothes in the slums. I'd like you to take care of it. And we're gonna get the Martyr of Clothes, location Mystia slum. And now a special fight will appear in that location. Anyway, this whole place is a big reference, if you haven't understood yet. Outer Heaven, the barman is called Boss, and the concepts it will give us will be Crow, Octopus, Wolf, and Snake. This is a big reference to Metal Gear Solid. Hopefully you understood that before I told you. Otherwise, I don't even know, but we get our soul cards here, and I thought it was clear. See the other Heaven Pup. Never trust the likes of him. And that's another person we might want to keep in mind. Oh, some steel. I bought one more, not one more before. I should have bought that. The many people there to hang around the other Heaven Pup wouldn't want to be seen in front of such a place. And here we have a Weaponomicon page. The Mephisto, which is a weapon we have not seen yet. Have I talked to you? Pup's clientele is mostly made up of fame-seeking adventurers. The owner, also known as the boss, manages a bounty hunter, ring as well many good hunters have ties to him, which are muffler on the boss. Okay. Use your AP wisely. They'll come in handy not only just to learn new character skill, but also to learn mastery abilities. Thank you for the tutorial. And that's Mystia. I don't have enough Zenith to buy what I wanted to buy, but just maybe, and just maybe, let's see, gear, Rudra, steel chest plate, put the Golem Corias there. Maybe I can sell some things. Let's see, if I'm able to buy the Atlas, the Jord, that'll be very nice. Alright, I want to sell actually. Let's see. Steel chest plate goes. Barely there. I have a bronze deer. Wow, we can just barely buy it. Nice. Zord. Yeah. It just so happens that these crows are weak to earth, so that will give us an edge in battle. Now that we all prepared, we cannot upgrade Rudra's weapon yet because we don't have the money, although we have the material. But trust me, we're gonna get the money. Don't worry about that. We might want to visit the castle first, because there are a few goodies to pick up. And in fact, I'm just gonna pick up the goodies. I'm not even speaking to anybody. So let's see, straight down, I believe. Let's see, is there anything over here? Basically, I'm looking for a treasure chest to open up, because there might be extra money. Because remember, I need to farm 7,000 Zenith. There's a Gaia Shard in this place, along with Echo Reports number 3. Which I'm gonna keep that for the end of the episode. I don't want to bore you with that right now. Anything else down here? I think this is a dead end for now, yeah. But anyway, if you want to progress the story, this is where you want to go. You go all the way to the right of the entrance. And you'll end up in front of the Emperor. I'll tell you where it is. So if you don't want to progress the story, you can avoid that place. Alright, there should be, another Gaia Shard. Get out of the way, thank you. Gaia Shard, there might be another item around here? On one of these libraries? Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Was it this one then? Nope. Okay, here we are. If you proceed past those vanguards, you'll proceed with the story, which I don't suggest you do right now. We're gonna save another slot, proceed up here, and look back to the entrance. That is off limits for us. I believe there might be one more treasure chest to open. In one of these rooms. That one has an ebook. Oh, with the other Echo Reports. Okay. I think we got 3 by now. Yeah, we should have 3 now. And a Fallen Stone. One of the other 2 might have an item. Let's see. Let's give it a little check. No. Completely empty. Let me try the first room. With 3, or they just leaving rooms with nothing in it? Okay, maybe it was just to throw me off. I don't know. Usually when there are these rooms with nothing in it, usually at least one has a secret, a hidden item. And this is more Zenith. Told you we were going to find them. Now we're back at, not bad. We have 1,500 Zenith. That's fine. Okay, now that our preparations are done, we can go to Mystia slums and take care of this area too. Let's see, how much do I need for that upgrade? Ah, 2500. Oh well. So there will be a few enemies here. Let's see what we have. Pub Remedy. And we're gonna fight these guys because they're gonna give us a little bit extra money and experience that we're gonna need. And Horus, of course, will be the man in the area because he does like 50% more damage than Rudra does. Also is stupidly fast, being level 20.
Let this be a lesson to you.
Yeah, not bad. 1000 experience. We need to take note of that Gaia shard up there too. We don't have Seth, but as soon as we'll have him, we'll be able to get it.
Why do you fight when you know?
And these guys are a little bit more resistant, but they don't do as much damage as the cockroaches we saw back there. They just take a bit more punishment. They do this, they slow you down, but they don't do a lot of damage. And Horus again is just OP here. I think I'll just heal off a little bit by guarding. There you go.
Let this be a lesson to you.
Alright, what do we have? That's armor. I don't think we need it. We might want to sell it later. Anyway, this place, it doesn't just have a bunch of goodies to pick up, but there's especially one item that I want to pick up, which is gonna make our life a lot easier for the whole game, not just for this area, for the whole game. There's one specific item I want to pick up.
That wasn't even amusing.
And it should be around this area. And it's actually locked behind a little mini-boss, but
Even beasts know a fight they cannot win.
should be no problem. This guy right here, I think is the enemy which gives the most Zenith of all. And there are 2 encounters you can find with this guy.
Let this be a lesson.
Yeah,
to
160 Zenith, and we're on hard mode, so if you're playing normal, you get like 200 maybe. Magnetic key B. This is required to open certain doors. Might be required to open this. Okay, here we are. Yeah, we can do it. It's no big deal. This is a little mini boss. So first of all, Horus, you start with charge. Okay, that deals a lot of damage, but let's start attacking, maybe. Let's start taking down the small fry first. Horus, attack that guy. Yeah, thank you. The little slime. There you go. Poison spore on Horus. And we're going to attack with Rudra. Come on, Horus, you can do it. I don't think I'll even need an exceed here. I'm doing so much damage anyway. Missed. Well, if I can get an exceed, that's good. One more turn, Horus. One more turn. Actually, do this. Yeah, you recharge immediately. At this point, as soon as Horus gets a turn, that's it. Scarlet Lightning will destroy this guy. There's no way. Yep. We got a Vitalia.
Extraordinary. I'm thoroughly
And
impressed.
Rula levels up. But the most important thing are the chemical gloves. Now this thing is broken. And I don't know how I did not notice that on my first playthrough. Anyway, Horus, you take this. The chemical gloves do minus 15 strength, minus 15 resistance, minus 15 spirit, minus 20 dexterity, auto exceed plus. That's inherent exceed plus. That means you take 5 actions instead of 10 to charge up your exceed. They are nothing short than amazing. I think it's maybe the only equipment in the game that inflicts auto exceed up. or plus, whatever you want to call it. They're so good. Let me do a couple healing quartz and auras. There you go. Combine this with the fact that Horus is stupidly fast thanks to his ability charge.
Show me your courage.
Yeah, you can see where that's going, basically. Look at Exceed up. It charges Exceed twice as fast. Look at that. Now it's already at 4. And Ruda is at 1. Yeah. Imagine if I use charge. And then he becomes twice as fast. That's gonna be the strategy against the crows. So the chemical gloves are a piece of equipment. Or is, rather. Technically, it should be is. But we're just gonna pass those around party members as we're gonna need them for boss fights or for difficult places. Because seriously, if you take 5 turns to charge and exceed, that means that by the time a normal character doesn't exceed, you do too.
In admitting your defeat.
And right now is not really that important, but especially later on, exceeds will be the way to go on most boss fights.
In my way.
And if you can get out exceed earlier, that's even better, right? And of course, we want to keep it on Horus also for another reason, not just because he's fast, but because since he's level 20, it doesn't really care about those little malus on defenses. Like he loses some, he loses some defense, some strength and whatnot. But yeah, look at that. He's also almost charged up already. There you go. Rose is ready to throw an exceed right now. Which I'm not gonna do, I'm gonna heal a little bit. To conserve items. That deal 1 damage as well. And at this point we can just finish off the battle. As you can see, not a lot of damage like before, but still. And I think this might be another of those thieves that give us a little bit of money, let's say. Yeah, this is the second one. This is the one you want to farm if you want money. Just attack this one, kill it, go down 1 screen, go up 1 screen, refight this guy, and farm the money that you need.
Extraordinary. I'm thoroughly impressed.
In hard, it might be a little slow, but this is the way to go. Speaking of money, hey, not bad. Oh, there's another locked chest here? There are 2 locked chests then. I thought this one was not locked. Apparently it is.
Even beasts know a fight they cannot win.
But yeah, we're almost done. There's just 1 more screen of this area. And then we can finish the episode. Let's see, come on. Come on, Horus. Finish it off, Horus. Or you can just succeed and kill it. See? This is the power of the chemical clones. So good. I mean, they're not good in the end game. Like when you're gonna do end game stuff, you're just gonna throw them away because you'll have a lot better equipment by then. But they hold their value for the whole storyline. Seriously, the whole storyline you can just use them. When you're gonna do like end game things, like when you're at level 99, you need to take on the extra dungeon or the extra challenges, and at that point you'll have better options. But for now, they are super good.
There is no shame.
In general, Exceed Plus is not a status that you can inflict that easily. And even when you can inflict it, it's just temporary, you know. But being able to have it in Inheritance, Exceed Plus, it's super nice. Down there, as you can see, there is a yellow fog, which means that's the battle against the crows. which we're gonna do in a second. That can be a pain. The crows are strong, but we have strategy on our side.
Even the spirits saw your bravery.
So first of all, let me do this. Upgrade weapon. Now you have everything, right? Yeah. So now the Imperia does more damage. Let me see here. Horus, you take Zord. You take Auto Crisis, Auto Genesis. Rudra. Auto Crisis, Auto Genesis. You take this, Rudra. You're going to Crisis, which means you'll lose SP with time, but you'll be Risan basically. One Spirit, Dexterity. Bleed Seal, Crisis Resistance. I think I want this. I want a little extra dexterity to act a little faster. That seems like a good setup. I'm gonna get the Seldom Stone. And then we're gonna engage the crows. Now the unfortunate thing about these fights is that they have a normal battle theme. Assault sucks. As you can see, it deals a lot of damage. That's why I want the region of Rudra. Alright, let's take care of these guys if we can hit, because apparently... But it doesn't matter, as long as Horus is able to attack, it's fine. If he doesn't hit, it's okay still. It still charges Exceed even if it misses. Okay, come on. Exceed is ready. Okay, Rudra, you gotta defend now. This is going to do a lot of damage. Let's see. And doesn't take it down. Come on. The guard. What are you doing with the buff? Still have a couple turns, okay. Nice. Okay, Rudra tanks. I think Horus lost the buff now. So recharge. And you, Rudra, you take an healing point. You're not really here to attack. Come on. But Horus almost up to another Exceed. And he's already up to another one, so... This will kill it. I mean, there's no way he can stand up to 2 Exceeds. There's no way. Just die. Thank you. And we got Salvation Barrier, which is a Dominus.
Extraordinary. I'm thoroughly impressed.
And the Martyr of the Cross was defeated. And we still have a lot of damage, as you can see. Let me see. No, I don't think I want to do anything else. No, actually, let me switch back this to Falco. Yeah. And switch Rudra's Vitalia. Actually, no, just keep it. Just keep it. It reads an HP when we're gonna fight a couple monsters here. We're almost done. We just need to explore the bottom part of this area, which might gonna net us a few more Zeniths, which we're going to need to get to the 7,000 I wanted to farm. And the 7,000 item that you get from the auction is very, very good. You can get it later, it's not like something you can miss, but the earlier you get it, the better. Like if you can get it in before coming here and fight the guys, do it. But it's not necessary, as you can see. Usually the chemical gloves and Zord, that's all you need.
That was but a taste of my power.
Are there any more monsters? Soul Quartz. One more battle. We'll fight it in a bit. This is Zenith, right? There you go. Look at that. 7,000 Zenith. As I planned. So this should be the last fight.
Show me your your courage.
Yeah, two of these guys.
The way of the warrior.
So at this point, we don't have anything else to do for this episode. So I think I'm just going to see you guys in 2 days
That wasn't even a
at the auction house when I will find the other item that I was talking about. I think we'll just do that. We'll just do that. If I can dodge this, wait not. I'd like to go to the save point before leaving you.
Show me your courage.
I can just run away from this guy, I guess. Oh, you failed to escape? There you go. I don't know how the escape formula works. I think it's probably based on your level. I don't know, but anyway. That was it for today. I'll see you in 2 days at the auction house.